Hey, 23 Skidoo and all that jazz, SOBs. My name's Jared Logan, and you have tuned into Coven, our bi-weekly, every other week, Call of Cthulhu 7th edition campaign set in the 1920s and starring three hilarious, talented creatives. I'm just saying creatives because they do it all. They write, they act, they do stand-up comedy. The world of dance is not unfamiliar to them. I haven't ever seen them dance, but I know that they kind of know generally. Oh, I've seen my wife dance, and her style is just kind of like jumping up and down over and over, but it works for her. So they're very talented in body, mind, and spirit. And we're going to bring them out in just a second. Thanks for joining us on a different time and day this week, just a different day. We had it scheduled for Tuesday. We realized that the debate was happening, and we thought, it's important to watch debates. And then we watched the debate, and we realized we did not need to see that. There was really no substantive information in that we didn't already know. One of the candidates is a crazy man. That's what we learned. Well, we didn't even learn it. We knew it. But still, if that's got you down, if the elections got you down, if COVID's got you down, I don't know, there's a lot of things right now that maybe are weighing on you. I would say vote. Voting helps. I think it does. I do. That's my opinion. And play tabletop role-playing games. That's the other solution. And I think there are no other solutions. Some people say meditation therapy. No. Tabletop role-playing games. That's what you want to go to. All right. Should we bring in our players? Let's do it. This first player is my wife. She has a new podcast coming out very soon from the network that does My Favorite Murder. I think I'm allowed to say that. She is what? I'm not allowed to say that?
Yeah, don't do it yet.
Okay, well.
Stand by.
I did say it, so. Anyway, this is her name's Kara Klenk.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be back. Sorry we had to move for the debates.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, Kara, so tonight the Coven characters are going to Boston. Are you excited to go to Boston?
I'm so excited because I love Boston.
You lived in Boston.
I spent a lot of time drunk there. I lived there. I one time lived for a month with the lead singer of a punk band called American Nightmare. He only had one hand.
Excuse me, and I'm not trying to sound angry, but who the fuck was this? I've never heard about this. I was
living with a girlfriend. This guy lived in one of the other rooms.
Okay.
He had one hand. If you missed that part, Jared, I didn't end up with him. I don't know.
So he was your type. Kara has a sexual attraction to amputees. Is that okay to say on a live stream? Admit it. Okay, I'm going to bring out our other guests. She is a fantastic comedian, writer, creator, podcaster. I think her podcast with her husband is called The Greatest of All Time, if I'm not mistaken.
It's called The Greatest.
The Greatest. I'm sorry, The Greatest. And she is the greatest. Please welcome Megan Gailey.
Wow. Hi, guys. Your dynamic is really cracking me up tonight.
Any secrets you want to tell the world about a punk singer that you lived in sin with, Megan?
No, you know what? I was like, I've only been to Boston as a child, but then Liza and I actually went on a comedy trip to Boston, and we met a man who was a bank robber, and he was very, very old. And I do remember sitting on his lap for photos.
There's a lot to unpack in that story.
Yeah.
How did you know he's a bank robber?
Because we were at this bar and they were like, the town, he's in the town. And we were like, oh, okay. Impressive.
Are you sure an actor from the town didn't just trick you into sitting on his lap?
He was like gold, tricky eyes. He had like a funny name.
Well, that sounds really like an exciting trip. And you say also in the 1920s, your grandmother lived in Boston. Is that right?
It would have been later. Maybe it would have been like the 30s. But yes, she did live in Boston. She went to nursing school there.
So we can't meet your grandma in this game. That it wouldn't be canon, and we don't want to mess with history too much because you'll start becoming erased from Polaroid pictures and stuff like that. But maybe if the game ever gets to the 30s, we'll meet her. I'm going to bring out. I know
where she lived in Massachusetts, so if we take a trip, maybe we could meet her mom.
Maybe in the middle of the game, you'll be like, you know what? Fuck this mystery. I'm just going to go meet my grandma's mom.
Yeah.
It could happen. Yeah. It's allowed. You can do anything you want in a tabletop role-playing game. Okay, let's bring out our final player. She is a fantastic actress, comedian. She was in The King of Staten Island, that movie that came out very recently. Very funny in that and in everything that she does. Liza Treyger, everybody.
Hello. I would like to add that trip in Boston, we were woken up every morning by Megan biting into a free apple from the hotel.
I do love hotel apples.
Is that how Megan? Is that Megan's rooster thing that she does to get everybody moving? Is just bite into a fresh apple?
Yeah, and then we were awake. And then another time I was in Boston, I stepped on a dying rat. So
on a dying rat?
Yeah.
It was dying before you stepped on it?
Yeah, because if it was alive, it would have skedaddled away from me. It wouldn't have waited.
When was this trip to Boston?
It was no big deal. I was taping my Comedy Central half hour.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then I also went to a barda party after, and a woman grabbed me by my shoulders and moved me over instead of saying, excuse me. So I can't wait to go to Boston and have some clam chowder.
Was sheep industry?
No, we were meeting someone at a bar, and I'll text you later who it was.
Great. I can't wait.
Great, guys. A lot of subtext there. That whole exchange was almost a subtweet. But the point is, people in Boston, they don't, they don't stand on formality. If they push you out of their way. It's kind of an angry town in a lot of ways. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I would say the fact that you didn't get into like a full fight, like this fight, is like a win in Boston.
Yeah.
I was in a great mood. Anyone could have moved my shoulders, honestly. I was wearing a jumpsuit.
You had hair and makeup.
Yeah, people say Philly is dangerous, but in my experience, Boston is a rowdy lot.
But I'd rather be in Boston than Philadelphia.
Same here. And tonight, the Coven characters are going to Boston.
Megan, you look like you've been kidnapped. You're in this.
I know. I always am coming down the chute. Yeah. This is just the best. My internet is spotty, and like right here is where I get the best internet. But I am here of my free will, and I feel safe and good.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Wink if you're in trouble, because you only look a little bit like a stream of a captive on 8chan. Okay, so tonight the Coven girls are going to Boston, and they are Nora Wilkins, played by Klenk, a tough-talking, switchblade-wielding cigarette girl who works in a Boston speakeasy. They are Annabella Morton, played by Gailey, who is an antiquarian, and I would say, she's a bit of a gossip. She has lots of clients in her antique shop and keeps up with what's going on in Arkham. And then we have Nastya, played by Liza Treyger, who is a psychic for hire, who can help you with your ghost problem. It's sort of the premise of our series. But another thing about Nastya that I wanted to talk about is Nastya, according to the fiction of the game, has a 10-year-old daughter. And Liza, you came to me this week and you said that that's stressing you out.
Yes, because for the sake of the show and my passion of ghost hunting, I would like to go on all these adventures. But I feel weird being a bad mom because my daughter's school's on fire and she's seeing demons in the wall. And I'm supposed to be going to Boston. And no one wants to hear me analyze what babysitter I'm going to use. But I don't want people thinking I'm just forgetting my kid. And I don't want to be a mother. And so I never did. And I'm like having to explain to her.
I hope Olivia is not watching the stream right now.
Wow.
I think these are all, I think Lisa's just making excellent points, from a totally sincere perspective, not laughing at all. Like, when you hear the kid, there's a kid in the picture, you want to make sure the kid's taken care of, whether they're fictional or not, right? And you are going off. You got your character got hurt.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, we know all about that.
Baby right now.
Your character got hurt last time, so
I do think the
I
three
have
of us.
no more teeth.
Listen, it's totally, if she goes away, I'll miss her. But I do think the three of us were able to tag team a mother together.
For sure. I just feel like it's best for her to go to boarding school.
Okay.
I mean that sort of seems weirdly cruel, and frankly out of your character's price range. What is your character's credit rating?
I think the credit ratings aren't from the 20s.
Can we get like
it's on the sheet.
It's a skill, Lisa. It's on your sheet. Oh, by the way, if you're new to Coven, all of these ladies are a little bit novices at tabletop role-playing games, but they play them better than you do. So just sit back and enjoy.
I forgot I needed dice. Hold on.
I have pretty good credit, and I also have money.
My credit is 30.
Okay, so you know what? If you can roll under your credit rating, you can somehow finagle Olivia into kind of like a really nice East Coast boarding school where all the preppy kids go. You somehow have fast talked your way into getting Olivia a nice spot in an East Coast boarding school.
What's best for Olivia? She's like the only child of a single fortune-telling mother. Is she going to fit in at like Lawrenceville?
This is what Nastia thinks is best.
I agree with the boarding school. I don't know why it has to be the best boarding school.
Hey, you know what, Kara?
What if it's a witch school? Can it be a witch school?
Can't she go to Hogwarts?
All right, guys. It's time for the keeper to take control. Kara, you're not the mother. Okay, so enough armchair parenting. Lisa, of course it cannot be a witch school. What, are you out of your mind? I mean, probably at some point it'll be a haunted school, and you guys will have to go investigate. But
her school burned down. She's got to go somewhere.
I agree.
She's going to Boston.
I think we should try this roll. I think we should try this credit.
All right, I'm rolling.
Okay, here we go.
Rolling.
I failed. I was gonna lie, but
no, that's okay. So how much over were you?
62.
That's a lot. Would you like to push the roll? So,
yes, for my daughter, I would do anything except have her with me.
So okay, yeah, we're gonna send. That's our good friend Nancy, one of our moderators on our Discord, and our good pal. And she's saying,
I did it. I got 26.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
No, I just rolled.
Well, I normally would ask you how you changed your tactic, but we can skip over that.
Screenshot. Do you want me to take a screenshot?
No. I'm not. I don't think you're lying. I just think that, like, normally when I tell you to push, you have to tell me the special effent or a little tactic you're taking.
Like you called somebody back in like the old.
I had sex with the headmaster.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump.
Thank you for Forrest Gumping for your daughter. For Forrest Gumping the headmaster.
Forrest Gump, I think.
Yeah, and then the principal's like, your mother really cares about your education.
It did happen in Forrest Gump because for some reason, every movie before 1998, someone had to fuck someone. And like Blank Check, Swiss Family Robinson, someone has intercourse. Okay, so you may check your credit rating, Lisa, because by sending your daughter to a fine boarding school, you have added to your prestige. Your credit rating may improve later. Also, guys, I want you guys to know that you have healed up. I think some people took some damage to their health last time, so make sure you're looking at your health right now and you're filling it back up to where it started. What it says, max HP.
Wait, where's health?
It's in kind of one corner of your little sheet there. It's your HP. That's right.
Okay. Oh, so yeah. I'm at 7. Is that I'm not going to die.
Oh, so
what is it?
So that little number?
I just rolled 100.
Well, you can't roll it. No, that's not quite how it works. You're just going to heal it back to what your max HP score was, which would be right there in the corner of where it says your health.
Oh, great. So I had a 9 and now I have a 12.
I have a 10.
You're back to 10, exactly. Amazing. And then if you've used luck, and I think you all have, you can go ahead and roll 1d10 and add that much to your luck to spend this time.
Damn it. I don't know what my luck was to begin with.
It doesn't matter. Whatever
okay.
it's at now. Oh, do you know what it's at now currently?
No.
Okay, then roll a D100 and that's what it's at.
I also want to say I didn't just get injured. I got curb stomped.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, so a very brief recap.
Tell the people what an evil person you are. Curb
Oh my
stomped.
God.
All my teeth.
Well, I wasn't evil. It was actually Doreen Doolin. But so in our last adventure, the Coven girls were dealing with a haunted samovar that contained a Slavic misfortune spirit. And it kept bringing bad luck down on them and the town of Arkham. And the only way to stop it, Annabella kind of figured it out, or at least executed it, was to, according to real old folklore that I researched, she had to make a, what do you call it?
It was an effigy.
An effigy, thank you, Megan, and burn that effigy, and it destroyed the spirit inside the haunted samovar. But among the many things that happened to our poor characters when they were having all this bad luck befall them, Nastya got some of her teeth knocked out in a fight with a rough and tumble female gang member named Doreen Doolin. So you are now healed up, but Nastya, because you took a major wound, and we said that the scar or the fallout of that is that you had some teeth missing. That's currently still true. Your character has some teeth missing. She can get. That's why you need to take the job you're taking tonight. And let's get right. Is everybody ready? Are we ready to get into the adventure?
Yes.
All right.
For my teeth, girls.
We're gonna get you teeth. We are gonna get you teeth.
We are gonna make enough money on this baby to get some badass dental work. Okay.
Some wooden teeth.
Tonight's episode, Top Floor Terror. You guys have been hired by Lydia Toth. She is secretary to Roland DeVore. Roland DeVore is, of course, the owner and proprietor of DeVore's chain of department stores. And they have hired you because DeVore's department store in Boston is experiencing some sort of haunting. And so what I would like to do is set a scene at the top floor of DeVore's 10-story building in Boston. Let's see. It overlooks Boston Common. Here, let me see here. Yeah. Just east of Boston Common, known for its big vertical sign. When you drove up in a cab, or however, maybe you took Nora's Model T, you see the big DeVore's sign that runs DEVORES, like down the side of the building. And this 1922 is the year we're in, and we're right near Easter right now. And in this time in history is when the big department stores started to finally have a moment and sprout up in the cities. And so you have heard of DeVore's. You've probably even shopped here. And it sells everything. It sells yards of cloth. It sells tchotchkes. It sells perfume. It's like, Macy's Herald Square, literally floors and floors of merchandise. Okay, and there are 10 floors in the building. You have arrived at the top floor, and you were waiting outside, and on the plush green carpet of the little waiting room outside Roland DeVore's office. And the woman who's hired you, Lydia Toth, is sitting at her desk, waiting for him to call you all in. And she motions Annabella over, and she says, "Is that the psychic, Nastya?"
She has many, many different powers that are varied and satisfactory.
She is. I'm just worried how my boss is going to react because she's, missing prominent teeth.
Oh, it's totally fine. We can explain. She was actually attacked, but she is
attacked.
She's the best of the best.
Suddenly, a little buzzer on her little, device on her desk beeps, and then you hear a voice go, "Okay, send him in." And she stands up, very prim and proper, and straightens her little pantsuit. No, it's too early for that. Her dress. Come on, it's 1922. And she goes, "Follow me, please." and she opens the door into, of course, a big wide office. It takes up the other half of this floor with a big oak panel desk with a big window that looks out over beautiful Boston Common here in the springtime in Boston as the snow is finally melting. And the guy behind the desk is a slab of a man. He's got a cigar going. He's got a bald head. And he's like, come on in. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable, ladies. How are you today?
We're good,
sir.
A little.
Did you get a chance to look around the store?
Not
We
quite.
came right up, but we're familiar with your stores.
It's a beautiful store.
Lydia, I want you to give these ladies, I want you to give them the coupons for 5% off.
Thank you.
Wow, generous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's everything in the store. That's
Okay.
everything in the store.
Thank
Don't
you
worry.
so much.
That's not your pay. We can discuss that in a minute. So, how to put it? Okay, we have a bit of a problem that's a little bit outside of my realm of expertise. Well, Lydia, tell them what's going on. Certainly, sir. For the past several months, I'd say at least since Christmas, sir. We've been experiencing what some people may say as paranormal phenomena in the store.
Mhm.
There have been sightings of a man outside the windows of floors that are too high up for a man to be outside of. I think floor 5. I don't know. Yeah, and also people have seen and heard things on the sales floor, especially after we've closed up for the evening. We close at about 9:00. People have seen, items moving about of their own volition, cloth or garments that have been sold to customers completely intact and of good quality. When they get them home and open them up, there are patterns cut out of them. We've turned over a lot of staff trying to figure out who's responsible for this, haven't we, sir? Yes, we have. Look, I don't want to have to fire any more of my people, but I can't imagine it's any of them anymore. It's something strange is going on. I want to know if you can tell me what or who is doing this.
Has anyone ever died in the store?
Died?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lydia, has anybody ever died? Not to our knowledge, no. Although someone did twist their ankle one time.
Twist their ankle. Okay.
Lydia says, excuse me, and answers her phone.
Okay.
Somebody did twist their ankle. That's what you offered?
That's what you remember?
Do you think
someone did twist their ankle? Yes, but they were fine. The security guard just kind of gave them some ice.
It just doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I don't know why you would remember a twist ankle.
I think it's a cover up.
Lydia remembers everything that's happened in the store, don't you, Lydia? Yeah, Lydia is. I couldn't do any of this without her. She's the one person I didn't replace.
That's
So
nice.
I feel like the store needs to be closed for us to get to work. So
Okay, so you're saying you'd like to work after hours?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that can be arranged. Yeah, no problem. And of course, you're free to walk about while it's open as well.
Okay.
But we'll make sure that you're let in at 9, and we'll give you someone to kind of stay with you. Act as my liaison.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we have a hotel? What are we doing for now? When is it 9:00? Can we get a hotel?
Oh yeah, we may need a hotel room.
Oh.
Sir, do you guys?
Well, Lydia can recommend some hotels, can't you, Lydia? Yes,
You
I
have
can.
to pay for it.
Oh, right, of course. All right, I guess we're into the negotiation stage.
Yeah. We're going to need more than a bag of groceries this time. We know our worth now.
Well, listen, I mean...
and we know you're rich.
You have to also know that your business isn't exactly scientifically bona fide.
Of course, that doesn't.
How can I be sure that you're the psychic for the job until the ghost is gone?
Well,
Listen,
if you came to us, and we are the best of the best, the problem is not going to go away. We are the ones to solve it, and that costs some money for us to be able to do our work.
Why don't you give us something like, 25% up front, and then you can pay us the rest once we finish the job?
How about this? $300 to rid my store of the poltergeist, sir? Yeah, poltermust. And your hotel comes out of that. But if you can do it in 3 days, I'll add a bonus.
No, we need the hotel room.
Hotel
room
comped.
is out of your pocket.
Hotel comped.
Okay.
No, I'm asking. That's your price?
Yeah.
Someone needs to make a roll.
So
let's see if you win this negotiation. Who's gonna make the roll? I
have good what's it called? What's it called when you convince people to do what you want? Persuasion. Oh no, I don't. I have bad persuasion.
You have good
intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah. Do you want to try to kind of trick him into doing it? That's what fast talk does. It tricks people.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll roll for that.
Okay, go for it. And tell me, how do you think you're tricking him into? Okay, great. How did you trick him?
I'd like to say I got 13 out of 65.
Wow.
Check it. And that's so good that he agrees to the $300.
Check it.
The $300, the hotel room, and a bonus if you can get this done in 72 hours.
Okay.
And
thank you.
All right. I want to get something for my money. Look, I really need this thing out of here, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you can go. Send him out, Lydia.
Let us know when we're in private. I'd like to talk to my friends.
Lydia takes you back out into the sort of waiting room for Roland DeVore's office. Do you guys want to ride the elevator back down?
Yeah.
Okay. You're still not alone because when you get into the elevator, there's a guy who's like, "Hello, ladies. What floor will I be taking you to?"
Ground floor.
Ground floor. Right now. And then you slowly descend, and he's like, "So, you guys visiting?"
Oh, just up for a little fun.
Ah, fun. Yeah. What kind of fun?
Girls.
Shopping. Finger sandwiches.
Hey. The lunch counter here is pretty good. I would check it out if I were you. That's on the ground floor. They make a fantastic strawberry phosphate.
Oh,
what is that?
It's a soda but with strawberries in it. Strawberry ice cream. Yeah. All right. Bing. Have a great day, and always shop divorce.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go outside.
Great. You go outside and you may discuss.
Okay. I think something worse than a twisted ankle happened in there, and we gotta go through some old papers or complaints we gotta dig a little in his life.
I wouldn't mind going around encasing the 5th floor just while we're here, keeping our chatting to a minimal, and then doing some Ouija board spirit stuff once we're in after dark.
That makes sense. But let me know if there are other ideas too, but that makes sense.
Would you want to go to the 5th floor now?
Yeah, and just look around. That's where stuff was floating. Maybe we can get a vibe of the people that work there.
Yeah. I would love to talk to a couple, like a shop person, and be like,
and just be chill. Oh, cool. Be flaky.
I don't know if I can be chill without my teeth. That's the problem. How about
then how about you just pretend you don't speak?
Hey,
how about you guys case the joint, talk to some people, be casual, and I'll go to the library and look through some papers and see what I find.
Okay, great.
Is that okay?
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just a little embarrassed.
We'll meet
They're
you
gonna
over
be
at the library.
Oh, boy,
Yeah,
we
and
got
then
to
we
get
can
this
go
money.
have soup for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we start with the ladies who are going? You said you're going to the 5th floor. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, you get back in the elevator and he's like, welcome back.
Hi.
5th
floor.
Oh, 5th floor, inventory, catalog, ordering. Wait, do you guys have access to the 5th floor?
Oh,
yeah. Mr.
we're
DeVore
here.
says we have access to the whole store.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys.
Should we ask this guy? Should we ask this guy? Like, have you noticed anything weird?
Yeah. So have you seen anything weird going on?
We've had some weird stuff.
Have I noticed anything weird? No. Divorce is a great place to shop and a great place to just meet friends. Have a strawberry phosphate. Have some sandwiches.
All right. Listen.
Yeah,
you
what's
seem
going
like
on
a
here?
robot. What's going on with you? You could just tell us the truth. We're here to help.
Okay. Give me a roll because he's like sweating a little bit under his little red cap.
So wait, do I roll intimidation and maybe slam him up against the side of the
I have something
elevator?
about like I could.
I love that.
I got to trick people, but
I think I think Nora's on it with her intimidation.
Okay.
Why don't
Okay,
she,
great.
why doesn't she try
Intimidated.
it?
Okay, I got a 31 and I have like 75 or something for intimidation. Yeah, I have 75. So
Okay, so you press
listen,
him
you
up.
little fucker.
Wow. He's like, okay. Look, all I know is I'm looking for a new spot. I just took this one 2 weeks ago, and I don't like this place.
Oh,
It's a
why? What's
mess.
up?
It's a mess. Have you seen downstairs? The inventory's all over the shelves. People are arguing all the time. The new floor walker, he doesn't keep his shop girls in line. The whole thing is it's a ramshackle. It's a catastrophe.
who do you think
know?
the problem
I'm a
is?
professional elevator operator. I like a smooth operation.
Yeah.
Where do you think the problem? What do you think the problem is?
I don't know. There's the management's all askew. I'm telling you, there's the people that are running things. They're not. Some of them seem like they never ran a store before.
Is security good?
I mean, I guess I'd have to say no because you've heard about what's happening. People are taking, clothes out of the store and finding stars cut into them or, triangles. I mean, someone's coming in and defacing the merchandise and, hey, that can't happen. Ding!
I don't like this
here we are, 5th floor.
problem.
No, he's a narc. Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day and always shop Divorce. All right, you are in the 5th floor.
All right.
And the 5th floor is, as he said, inventory. You see that it's kind of open floor plan, and they kind of have a warehouse on the 5th floor here that you can kind of move into if you'd like. There's
let me just say to Annabella that like I just think it's weird that he's like so concerned with the management and is saying it's like these people have never managed a store before. Wouldn't the divorce people be hiring people who had managed stores before?
Well, he said that there was massive turnover. So maybe he fired the people that were good. And I think that's just like, it's chaos. But like, he also thinks that the shapes are people doing that. And Mr. DeVore thinks it's spirits. So I don't know if the elevator guy is. Something's up for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is there like a secretary on this floor or anything?
Yeah, so there is not quite a secretary so much as like a little kind of like the kind of office that depresses you when you run across it, like the person that runs like the cage of stuff, the cage of boxes in the back, and they've got like a little terrible desk. And in this case, it's like this little hunched over woman who's like, It's about noon and she's biting into like a watercress sandwich.
Hello, ma'am.
God, I
Hello.
hate interrupting her lunch.
Sorry to interrupt your lunch.
Can I help you?
Someone's channeling their mother.
We have been hired on behalf of Mr. DeVore to help investigate the odd things that have been happening.
Odd things. You know, I wish something odd would happen around here. So you want to look around the boxes?
Well, we're kind of more concerned. We heard that there were sightings of things outside the window on this floor and stuff like that. Have you heard anything about
Things
that?
moving without being explained.
That must have been the previous guy, Lyle. Listen, if you ask me, he was on the wacky route. Okay? They let him go. Since I've been here, I haven't seen any such foolish thing. But if you'd like to go and look at the windows, be my guest. And she unlocks like the inventory cage and swings it open. She's like, but I'm going to have to see your pockets when you leave. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't steal anything though.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do we know what's on this floor? What are the goods on this floor?
It's just like paperwork, it seems like. But that's why it's suspicious to me. It's like, clearly, why would you be on the paperwork floor?
It's actually not to contradict you, but it's actually their inventory. They keep like stuff they're gonna restock the shelves with up here, extra things that they have, and they kind of keep track of all of it up here. And so you're looking at like, you know, a lot of candelabras in a box and like things like that. And it's in a big open plan where they've got it stacked in different, you know, sections. And then there are big windows, again, looking out over Boston Common.
I guess we'll look at the windows.
Okay. You're kind of looking at the windows, and you can make a spot hidden roll if you like.
Spot hidden. Okay. I rolled under.
Very good.
Woo.
So the windows do clearly open, and it is only after you have opened them and kind of looked around the corner a little bit that you notice that there's some weird splotching on the side of the building there. So right outside the window, there's a bit of like a terrace or a ledge. It's more of a ledge than a terrace. A terrace implies that there's like a railing. You can go out there and have coffee. This is like, it's large enough you might call it a terrace, but it's more of a ledge. And out on that ledge, there's some weird splotches like kind of up against the window and on the ledge.
What color?
It's sort of rusty, but then also black and looks burnt as well. And if anybody wants to give me some sort of skill that might be able to analyze it, they are free to do so.
Shoot. Like some sort of, not chemistry, but...
Okay, I mean, if you have chemistry, you could try that. Yeah. It'd be something that you're good at. And if you don't have anything, maybe you guys,
I'm
it
really
remains a
bad at
mystery.
medicine and science. Shoot. I'm just good at spot hidden.
Well, that's okay. Maybe you guys are just looking at this weird stain and you're like, what is this? How did this get here? You know, because I will say with your spot hidden roll is high enough or was low enough for me to say that it doesn't look like bird poop or you know, water damage.
Yeah, we know it's like related.
It's something else.
So wait,
meanwhile,
do we think it's blood or something?
Meanwhile, at the Boston Public Library, what would you like to research, Nastya?
So I just want to look at the newspapers and see if there has been anything shady in the family, this guy, or the store.
Great.
Great question. So we're looking to the DeVore family, and then we're looking to see if there's been anything shady in the store. Okay, give me a library use roll. I'll tell you this. If you get a basic success, you're going to find out something about what specifically you were looking for. If you get a hard success, which means half of your skill or lower, you may get something that you weren't even looking for.
Okay.
What do you have in library, Lisa?
I have a 50 and I'm rolling right now. I got an 81.
Fuck.
I only have a 20. I don't even know if it's worth.
Can I push it?
Wait, I'm not even at the library.
You can push it.
The keeper.
You may push it, and it means that you spend all day at the library. I'm not going to let you take any other actions before we kind of move into the 9 o'clock investigation. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I think the girls will get me some soup when I meet them.
We'll get you some soup.
Don't worry, they're on soup patrol.
And the thing is, you like it at the library. You don't have any teeth.
Yeah, I fit in perfect here. I'm wearing a little mask that I kept over from influenza season. So hopefully.
Flu of 1918.
All right, let me see. I'm rolling. Oh, fuck. I got 52.
And what's your library use?
50.
Oh, normally on a push roll, I don't allow a luck spend. So I'm not going to here, but I am going to give you information. I'm going to give you information anyway, stuff that you would have found out. The DeVore's department store has 2 locations. One is in New York City, the original location. The other is in Boston. It's run by a family, as you correctly guessed. And one brother runs the location in New York. Another brother runs the one here in Boston. And then the father, who's quite aged at this point, sort of runs the entire corporation. They've been doing well for years now. The stocks have gone up. Things look good in terms of their business. All you can find over and over again, other than the basic kind of stock information about these guys, is all in the newspapers, and it's all publicity stunts. It's all like, hey, come check it out. We're having a sale. We're opening a location. It's lots of different publicity stunts and marketing ploys to get people to come. They really seem to be early innovators of the viral marketing gag. They've done all kinds of things. So that's what I'll tell you. And it took you all day.
Fuck. But
to find
we know that there's 2 sons. There's a potential for like a family feud.
Yeah. This sounds very Succession, but also, I don't know. It seems a little weird that this would be a publicity stunt, this whole spirit thing, because why would he have called us?
No, I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I think he's spooked.
Is it 9 o'clock yet or not yet?
Yeah, can it be 9?
It is now. I will allow Nora or Annabella, if they have one more or 2 more quick things, I will allow them to do them. But if not, we can jump to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to 9.
Let's do it. Okay, so
hey,
you
girls.
are.
Hey, how are you?
I'm I'm sad. I found out nothing, you guys. It just
you found out
that it's 2 locations, 2 brothers, and that they have sales.
Okay, but the fact that there's nothing,
even shadier. No one's trying to steal. Nothing.
The fact that they're that clean is shady. So that is a red flag in and of itself. You did find that.
You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you got to hide your fucking toothless smile all day. No, I bet you look great.
And would you ladies be coming in the store?
Yeah, thanks.
Who are you?
This is our guide.
I'm the security guard.
Oh.
And you're going to be here all night?
I am, but I'm not the one who will be showing you around. That'll be Mr. Buckley.
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
My name's Finbar.
Oh, nice to meet you, Finn.
Very nice to meet you. Oh, I like that, Finn. That's what my friends call me.
Awesome.
Let me just unlock the doors for you. Unlocks the door and opens them for you. And you see that there is a man waiting for you, kind of leaning against like a perfume counter. He's in a fine suit.
Is he hot?
He's very handsome. But the other side of that is he is short. He is like 5'1",
Tinder date.
and you can tell like he has muscle. He has, he has beautiful slicked hair, good taste in his tailoring, but he is short.
He's a short king. He's a short king.
I could be into it for sure.
And he walks up to you in his pinstripe suit and he's like, "Ladies, hi, Jim Buckley."
Hi, Jim.
Hey,
Hi,
Jim.
how you doing?
We're doing good. We kind of enjoy working alone. So is that going to be okay? You're just going to, I don't get what you're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry. I'll stay out of your way. But I am going to have to, just sort of supervise as you're looking around the store. So,
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to say abracadabra when you're trying to say alakazam, Don't worry. I'm just here to keep a set of eyes and to watch out for Mr. DeVore's interests.
Yeah.
Mister, the only problem is if you're not trying to conjure the ghosts with our energy and providing energy, you detract from our success. So unless you want to fully commit and help us get the spirits going, and if your heart is fully in it, you can join us. But if not, you cannot be in the room with us.
Wow.
He kind of looks at the three of you and he goes, "My heart's in it.
All right.
Don't worry. My heart's in the store."
Okay. Is this Mark Wahlberg's great-great-grandfather?
No. This guy is.
That?
This is better. No, I like his energy more than Mark Wahlberg's for sure.
No, it's just the accent is all I'm talking about.
I thought you meant the short with muscles.
I'm Boston born and raised, so
yeah, he's doing like a little Venom /
Are you married?
Me? No, but I got a girl.
Oh, you got a girl. What's her name?
She works here.
Oh, wow.
It's Millie.
Millie.
She works over in textiles. Millie McElroy. We call her Mac.
Yeah.
We're gonna get married. Yeah, one day.
You got a ring?
You know what?
Stay out of your mother for me.
Five Speed was on our subscriber chat last night, and stay hi to your mother for me. Hi, say hi to 5 Speed for me.
Can I ask a quick question to you, sir? What is it that you do here besides give after hours tours?
Yeah, I'm head floor walker, so it's basically my job to sort of walk around and make sure everybody else is doing their job. It's important, I'm basically the supervisor to everybody in the store except for upper management.
So let me ask you something, if this is okay. What on your watch, people have been cutting shapes into sweaters. So where have you been during that?
Oh, yeah, that's horrible. Well, I think that now that we got rid of some of the, the bad apples, that's not going to happen anymore.
So you've never seen that?
I've seen the stuff come back. I've seen this stuff come back.
How did you decide who to fire? Did you actually catch anybody in the act cutting stuff out of clothes, or did you just decide who seemed like a bad apple and get rid of them?
Yeah, I mean, I talked it over with Mr. Harvey, who is store general manager, and I pointed out people who I felt like weren't taking their responsibilities seriously. We couldn't figure it out based on evidence or questioning. So
what if we were wrong?
Well, it's a tough world, and I'm here because I work hard. I'm here because I earned this spot. You got to earn a spot. And when stuff happens at a company like this and you're not minding your P's and Q's, well, you might see the door. And that's what happens to some people. It's too bad.
Do you feel responsible that it keeps happening on your watch?
No, I don't feel responsible because I'm not doing it. And, it's a ghost, right?
Honestly, dude, I'm getting weird energy, and I think we got a Ouija board without you, but you can stand outside the door.
Yeah, right. No problem.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe this motherfucker is listening to 3 women.
I'll be, yeah, no problem. I'll be over here, just making sure that the merchandise is straight.
Yeah, you can strip search
Sir,
us on our way
I
out.
own a very elegant store in Arkham. I don't need anything here, but thank you very much.
Okay.
Always plugging the store, Annabella.
Well, I can't believe he's going to accuse me of shoplifting in his textile store. It's like I got fucking clocks that are possessed by Russian mobsters.
Are you going to Ouija board?
I think we're gonna go to the 5th floor, light some candles, get the ball out, get the Ouija. Yeah, that's our go-to. Yeah.
Great. So if you're going up to the 5th floor, he's got to go with you. He has to play elevator operator. So he's, you can tell that he's soured on you guys right away when you started telling him he has to stand back and kind of questioning his authority here at the store. But
so we were pretty nice about his though.
I have been sassy, but I would like to try to ask him a question.
Well, you're in the elevator going up to the 5th floor now. You can ask him.
So, you do such a better job with this elevator. We were here earlier with another guy running the elevator. Not as good.
You talking about Timmy? Yeah, what are you going to do? It's an elevator operated job. You can give that to basically like a very low IQ person, and the point is that he's friendly and that he sticks to the script. I give everybody a script. I help write it with Mr. Harvey. Telling them it's a new script since we turned over the staff a little bit. Tell them to go to the lunch counter. Tell them. Always shop at Devore's. Give them a smile.
Yeah,
and so that's what we do.
Phosphate and all that. We got it.
Can I tell you something? We talked to a few employees, and they said it's chaotic here, and that management is to blame. And they are gonna leave.
Who said that?
Oh,
we're not gonna name names.
So many people, I couldn't even begin to name them.
Look, it's important to me, that you tell me who said that, because
I have no idea.
As management, it's partly that's partly my job.
Here's the thing: we didn't catch names. We just talked to a few people. We didn't catch names.
Maybe the ghosts will tell us.
Maybe tomorrow you could point them out to me.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll see, yeah.
We would love to come have lunch.
Doors open at the 5th floor, and you are looking out, and at this time of night, with the sun all the way down, the moon out over Boston, the place is a little creepier because it's not an office. It's a warehouse. And you remember the weird stain just right outside the windows overlooking the common. Tell me what you'd like to do, where you'd like to look.
Wait, where's the stain again?
First, can we talk a little shit? That guy's annoying.
Yeah.
If you go up to the windows on the it's on the west side of the building, they open, because it's not like in later in the 20th century where they had these big, massive, beautiful sheets of glass that don't open. It's like old-fashioned architecture, the old-fashioned skyscrapers that had just a bunch of little slide open windows on them. And so you guys opened one, and you kind of looked over to the side and out on that ledge, and then also a little bit up against the building, you saw that stain.
Do you think someone killed themselves?
I don't know, but I think we go by that and get it popping.
Well, yeah, let's go by the stain. I agree. Yeah.
Okay. So are you getting out onto the ledge, or are you
No. Inside the building near the wall.
Okay, great. And so tell me your Ouija process, and then I think as usual we'll have Nastia roll her second sight.
Okay.
You sit down. You all put your hands on the stylus, right? And
I did it.
You did it.
I rolled under.
Good job, girl.
It begins to move right away. It literally almost shakes out of your hands. And let's see. The first time it writes B U C K. I don't want to make you guys write letter by letter, so I'm going to say
I'm reading it
pretty soon. Okay. BUCKLEYS LATEAGAIN, and that's the message.
Buckley's
late again.
Buckley's late again.
Who's Buckley?
Buckley is the general manager. We haven't met him yet, but it's who Marky Mark kept talking about.
Actually, that was Clarence Harvey. Marky Mark is Buckley.
Great.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So that's what you got, and then it kind of stops.
Buckley is late again. Okay.
Okay, can you tell us more, please?
He's got something to do with this then, huh? Buckley.
If you're demanding more, Nastya?
Yes, please.
Roll second sight again.
Whoa.
Ouija's our number one trick.
Motherfucker, I got a 5.
Woo! Yeah.
All of a sudden, someone outside the window smashes against it like really hard, and the glass cracks, and then you see the figure that smashed against the window go and out of your vision. Everybody needs to make a sanity roll.
Okay. Wait, my sanity's 42. All right, let's see.
Pretty good. I think this is an old sheet, though.
I rolled under.
I rolled under.
If you rolled under, you lose no sanity from this because you are used
I rolled over. I always go fucking crazy when bad stuff happens, even though
I think you have PTSD. You have PTSD.
Nora, in general, seems a little bit. Yeah, she's a little bit.
I'm skittish, man, but I'll fight you.
You're like, what do you want? And they're like, I just want another drink, girl.
Nora, unfortunately, your sanity is also a little lower than the other ladies. So, you've got a 42 right now, and you just lost 4 more. So you are down to 38.
I think I've been friends with 44 sanity people before.
Would it be okay if I went and got some water and a little wine?
Yes, it would be absolutely okay. In fact, let's take a very short 2-minute break, and we will be back with more Coven in just a minute.
Are we going to pause this, or they're going to look at us?
Normally, there is a pause. But I have my good buddy Brian running the 2s and 3s tonight instead of our usual guy Clint Trucks. So maybe we'll just sit here and talk for a moment.
Where's Clint?
What happened? What's wrong? What's going on?
Oh no, I'm taking the normal like middle of the show pause. So normally we put up a little music, but it doesn't matter.
We're not putting up music this time.
Okay, Brian Waldinger, everybody.
Bye,
Brian
everybody.
Waldinger.
Hi, Brian.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so
were you impressed that we split up with each other? We usually don't split up.
Except when you leave somebody at a mental institution.
Yeah.
That happened in adventure number 1, and it got pretty dangerous for Nora. But I think this was a better splitting up. It was a good splitting up.
Say hi to your mother, Brian. I like reading the comments from the people.
Yeah, let's read some of them. Let's see. So a 5 speed. Your name is Austin, I think. Sorry, I'm still meeting everybody and learning everybody. So if I get your name wrong, please forgive me.
Jared's also notoriously bad with names. So if he does get your name wrong, it's because of that.
Kara keeps the part of my brain that remembers who people are. Colonel Panic was in this the talk last night.
Oh, his name
how are
is
you?
Chris, not Austin. I'll remember forever now, Chris.
See, thank you. See, I'm so sorry. There was a guy named Austin, or did I imagine him, or was he an ectoplasmic manifestation?
What'd you guys have for dinner?
And then there's Will Potdorf.
So the other night,
Will Potdorf does all of our art, and that's really exciting.
Our official in-house artist.
Yeah, Will Potdorf is now our official
artist.
You know what I want people to see? Kara, is the poster that Will did for our stand-up tour that one time, where he had a comedian on stage, and then the entire audience was every monster from cinema. So Leatherface was out there, and Pumpkinhead, and Frankenstein and everything. It was the coolest thing. We'll figure out a way to. I'll put that on the Facebook group maybe I can throw it in the Discord.
Share it on the Facebook group, and
it's a cool poster. Yeah. I always see it in my memories on social media.
So you're at 38 sanity right now, Kara. Your character is.
What am I fucking going crazy? Wait, I'm sorry. Can you just remind me? This guy just slammed against the window like the way a bird does, and then just slid down dead.
That's what appears to have happened.
Okay.
Yes.
And the glass broke.
The glass cracked. Yeah. Yeah. Now,
we're good. He was trying to make us pay for our own hotel. Is he out of his fucking mind?
You guys negotiated it.
Work.
You negotiated a good deal. The thing is,
Although I was originally thinking we should charge $900, $300 each, and we ended up getting $300 for the whole thing. But
we get a bonus if we solve the crime, and I bet they're shady, and we're gonna be able to fucking get the deed of this place or something.
Kara, I would just watch Nora's sanity, because as it's getting lower, it's going to be harder for her to succeed, and she's going to keep losing more and more points. So sometimes if you think something really scary is going to happen, she might some people play it this way. You don't have to. She might avoid that stuff a little bit because we don't want Nora to go. What happens
if I lose all my sanity? Do I die?
You go back to the mental institution.
You'll have a permanent residence in Arkham Sanatorium.
You guys are doing me dirty here.
Annabella, do you have any Xanax for her?
And also, how do I get sanity back? How do I earn it back?
You can earn it back by succeeding in your investigations and helping people and making happy, nice things happen.
By being wicked smart.
Yeah, by being wicked smart and doing the right thing. At least in my game. Okay, Thank you, Brian. I think we're ready to get back into the game.
Have fun, guys. See y'all.
Thank you. Brian Baldinger, everybody. And here we go back into the game. So we can pick it right back up where exactly we left off.
So we just saw this guy bird into the window.
Buckley, by the way, comes running up and he's like, what the hell happened?
We were just standing here.
Did you guys break this window?
No, a man flew up against
body just flew into the window. Wait, but where is the body? Did it fall and land on a ledge, or did it fall and land back on a city street?
I think
you said you saw a body out here?
A man flew at the window and then disappeared.
Buckley's opening the window.
Okay.
And he's looking out and he's like, there's no body out here.
Okay.
What the hell?
I told you we needed privacy.
Yeah, the three of us saw it. So you weren't here. There was a body. If it was a ghost, that's why
I heard the tall one scream. I came running.
That's nice.
Sorry, I'm a protector.
Okay. All right.
We'll call your name if we need you.
Or maybe we should get a safe word with you.
Safe word. Pick a safe word for us, please.
I don't know what that means, but
pickle. If
we're gonna yell pickle if we need your help. If you don't hear pickle,
come on in.
Leave us alone.
Fucking Bohemians. Okay. He's walked off again. So there is no body out on the ledge.
Okay.
So did we just imagine that? Why did I lose all that sanity if it's not even real?
Is there any new splatter?
The glass broke.
There's no new splatter. You lost sanity because it's arguably more eerie, Nora Wilkins, that there's nothing out there now.
Oh boy.
I know, guys, but this is what we came here for. We're ready for this, and we're gonna slay these ghosts.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have an official business, and I think this is the case that will get us there.
And I do think the lunch here sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm dying for a phosphate.
I don't know if we should try to Ouija again. I don't know what to do. Like we know something's here. We know something broke.
And
everything's closed.
He is involved. Okay. The fact that it's high turnover, that keeps being driven home. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if people
I have a good idea.
Okay, great.
One of you go flirt with him and shit on us. Be like, those girls are so annoying. This witch is such a bother, and flirt with him and get information.
Okay, who do you think's better at that?
Well, Nora's off her goddamn
Probably more.
rocker.
She's like a
You run a shop. You're more forward facing. I'm like a fucking rough and tumble waitress.
Okay, well, if this was a comedy, I'd go out there and be like,
Nora, you seem really not ready to see this stuff. You seem You seem jittery.
Look, it caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm ready.
So you don't want to take a break?
No, send Annabella to do the flirting. That's not my character.
All right, thing. Annabella. Nora wants to stay with you.
I'm up. Oh yes, thank you.
I was just trying to be a good friend.
Thank you.
And the thing is, you ended up being a good friend to me.
All right, so we'll be in here. Just trick him.
I got my marching orders.
He's having a cigarette just in the middle.
Also,
of the
wait, hold on. Here's I have some what's it called? I have some healing herbs, and some of them knock them out. So maybe try to get if you need to pass them out or something.
Yeah, if he fucks with me. Thank you. I'll put it in my Okay, I'm going out. Okay.
Okay, great.
Can I have a drag of that?
They're at a college party.
You want your own?
I would love my own, thank you.
Yeah, my girl smokes too.
Oh, wait, can you light it? I can't believe I'm doing object work. Okay.
He pulls out a big, one of those big a Zippo type lighters, and it looks like it's a fancy item that you might be given like as a gift or something. And he lights your cigarette, and you may make a spot hidden roll.
Yes, spot hidden. I got under.
Yes.
There are initials engraved into the side of the lighter. LW.
LW. Okay. How long have you worked here?
Since last year.
Last year. And did you start at this position?
I did, yeah. Mr. Harvey, he just saw potential in me, and I have been the head floor walker since then.
Where did you work before this?
I actually worked high construction.
Wow.
Oh, like up in the scaffolding?
Yeah, building buildings like this one.
Wow.
I didn't build this one, but yeah.
That's so brave. Like that photo with the guys eating their lunch?
I don't know what photo you're talking about, but yeah, we would eat our lunch up there. Yeah.
Really, it's really a popular photo.
Well, it's 1922, so maybe not in this year.
Right.
It might not exist yet.
Are you a Red Sox fan?
You like baseball?
Ooh.
Oh, I love baseball. Yeah. I love the Sox.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you get to go to games through the store?
Yeah, well, now that I'm, I got myself a real job, and he kind of pulls on his suit a little bit. He's like, I guess you could say I can afford to go to games, if you know what I mean. I can afford to get the good seats. I can afford to take my girl out to a game,
Oh, wow. Handsome and rich.
All right.
Wow, that's so impressive. Do you have a car?
This is gonna take all night.
Yeah.
So I think that at this point, you should figure out what you want to know from him, because
does he like me? I don't know if he likes me yet.
Where he got the lighter.
Look, he loves talking about himself. That's
that's such a beautiful lighter. So beautiful. Where did you get that?
Roll psychology.
Psychology. Whoa. Thanks, guys. I actually did need an assist. I got in there and I realized my skills were rusty and I rolled way over.
Koi
What
pond.
does the koi pond mean?
I don't know. I think Brian is
It's okay. Let's keep going.
okay.
The last one was a mistake.
All right. Okay. So Megan, how did you do on your psychology roll?
I rolled way over.
Okay. So he tells you, he goes, oh yeah, I won this in a poker game.
Oh, you like poker? Wow. Who do you play with?
Lots of guys. Some of the old guys from the High Steel. Yeah. All right. Are you guys done up here? Because it's starting to get late.
Speaking of late, you ever late for anything?
Yeah, what time do you have to be here in the morning? Just in case.
Nora, did you walk up and say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Nora walks up and says, speaking of late, are you ever late? And Nora, you may now make a psychology roll.
What's my psychology?
Sorry, guys. I really
My
failed
psychology
us.
is 45. Okay, let me try this. 47. 2 points over.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Nora. The clue that you might have gotten, you're not going to get, but I will allow you, as you're really looking this guy over right now, as someone who works in a speakeasy, you see a couple telltale signs of a drinker.
Okay.
A couple things about him say this guy likes his spirits.
Should we, no pun intended, should we ask him if he wants to come to a bar with us or something?
Well, you'd have to go to a speakeasy in 1922, but you work at one here in town. So if you'd
In
like
Boston?
to. Yeah.
Oh, get him. Oh, drinking.
The place I work is in Boston? It's not in Arkham?
It's in Boston, I think is what we put on your sheet.
I think because it's like a nightclubby type place.
Damn.
We could go to hers. We could go to yours, Nora.
I mean, nothing says anything about Boston, but I'm happy to be a city girl. Let's do it. Yeah, do we invite
You
him
guys,
to...
we can't just go drinking in the middle of the night when we didn't
No,
solve the
we're
crime
talking
yet.
about going to have a couple
trying to
drinks
get
with this guy.
information from
Loosen
him.
up and get
The
information.
player who was like, "Can we get rid of my daughter?" is like, "Guys, we have to be responsible. We can't
Yeah.
be drunk right now."
This isn't
We're
even
talking
like
about
pancakes.
loosening
This
him
has
up
a
You know
purpose.
We're not all going to party.
This
You
has
know
a
what?
purpose.
I forgot that we have 3 days to solve the crime. So my bad. Let's go out for some drinks.
Where is my information about where I work?
It's there somewhere, or maybe regardless. Are you going to your speakeasy? And are you inviting this guy?
Yeah, can you remind me what it's called again, though? It's called...
Hey, Buckley. You know what?
Jim Buckley, yes.
We're some gals that need to get off our feet for a little bit. Nora works at a speakeasy. You want to pop over there?
Yeah, I know.
What was the answer about the lighter? Can I ask about the lighter now that I
won it in a poker game?
Yeah, I can't do that, girls. I got a good home to my gal. I mean, we're not.
Are you sure? Wouldn't a whiskey be so delicious right now?
You and your gal live together?
Call your girlfriend. Invite her out. We'd love to meet her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can hook us up with this
Millie.
place?
Yeah, we'll hook you up.
Oh, yeah. Cigarettes, too. I'm a cigarette girl. You won't pay for a cigarette all night.
All right, let's do it. I'll call Millie.
Okay.
Yes.
He walks over to the phone that the little woman with the sandwich was using earlier, and he's like, Millie, yeah, come down to the store. Yeah, I met some fun ladies. They're going to take us out on a night of the town. All right. Cut to the Palace Garden is the name of the speakeasy.
Palace Garden.
Palace
I just
Garden.
also realized that I live in Boston. I don't know why I've been in Arkham for like the last 2 weeks. But
Well, Arkham is a fictional city, and in my world, it is like 30 minutes to 45 from. So it is a commutable, smaller suburb of Boston.
Honestly,
The Garden
guys,
is the name of where the Celtics play.
I'll be honest. I needed a night out, and I couldn't have been happier.
Wait, it's not the Palace. It's not the Palace Garden, then, Megan. You're right. If that's where the Celtics play.
No,
wait.
that's the Boston Garden. I just like that they both have garden. The Palace this is where the Pistons play. It's multiple places. It's a lot.
Yeah, this is. I got it right. I got it right. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Palace Garden. That's what they call this place. So you can
Rumplemint shots.
and Nora, your speakeasy is nice enough that there are cigarette girls. There are waitresses employed solely to spread cigarettes around the place. So it's a nice place. And are you in fact able to kind of hook these guys up a little bit, like get them drinking?
Yeah.
So you meet Millie. She shows up at the store before you guys all head over there. And Millie is like kind of like a skinny blonde. She's like all shoulders and elbows. And she's just got like a little bit of that kind of like crazy look. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Is that offensive to say? Some people have it, right? But she is up for a night on the town. She's like, "Hi, Millie McElroy."
What's up,
Hi.
Hi.
We're so happy to meet you.
So are you the the witches?
Yeah.
Investigators.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're paranormal investigators.
Oh,
But I own a shop.
fun.
I own a shop. She works here. I mean, she has a daughter. We're very accomplished women.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
trying to start our own full-time business. This is just like for fun for now and money, but we're going to be full-time investigators.
Oh, that's a hoot. That's a
Yeah.
hoot.
What
Well-
do you do at the store?
Currently a shop girl, but pretty soon, I don't think I'll have to work at all, right, Jimmy? And he's like,
Why?
yeah, calm down, yeah. I mean, we've been saving up, once there's a house, Millie here, she's going to have some kids to raise, right, Mill? And Millie's like, yep. It'll just be me and the little ones at home while old Jimmy here brings home the bacon, right, honey? That's right, baby. That's right.
How much money are you going to make?
Yeah, we don't need
That's
to
so
do that.
exciting. That's so exciting.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, yeah. How do we meet, Millie? And she's like, oh boy. Well, you came in the store, didn't you? That's right. Yeah, I came in the store and I was just looking to buy some tools and I saw you working in the with the cloth and the fabrics and we just struck up a conversation.
So Millie works with the cloth and the fabrics.
I know what you're thinking, and I am not the phantom of the department store. Okay? Because it's happened a couple times when I wasn't in the store.
Millie, I'm glad that we know. Now we can really be friends.
Right. So, shall we?
Yeah. Let's get around. Around.
Okay, so
please.
you are now at the speakeasy, and rounds are coming out. There's live music. This
Getting
is
rid of my daughter is the best thing I could have ever done.
great.
I'm doing the Charleston.
Okay, great. Millie and Jimmy are doing the foxtrot.
Wow.
What's that?
We're in the corner talking shit.
Yeah, Nastia's reading my palms, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody's like drinking, Aperol fizzes and like, fun mixological drinks from the Prohibition era. And you can tell me how you want this night to go. What are you here to do? And if it's just a party, that's completely fine.
We gotta get him wasted as fuck,
Naked
and then take him
Ask
to a
them some
diner.
questions.
We'll go to Penny's, and then we'll get
That's
We'll
all
get dirt from that.
Arkham. We can't drunk drive 40 minutes back to Arkham. For
It's a local chain. It's a local chain.
Listen, we're going to get a booth and we're going to chat at the booth over some
Get
cocktails.
him wasted. I have some Coke. Let's just get them chatting.
Oh,
Okay, this guy just got turned.
Wow, you have cocaine. Okay, well, at
Yeah, they
that
put
point,
it on the Coca-Cola.
I think at that point they just thought that cocaine like prevented cancer and
Yeah. Like,
they just thought it was good for you. I think it was in Coca-Cola at the time.
yeah, Liza just said that.
I'm sorry. I missed it. So Everybody's sitting in a booth. You're having some drinks, and let me just.
Cheers, guys. Fun.
Millie to Millie and Buckley.
Hey, can I use your lighter, Buckley?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where'd you get
this
this? What does
what's that?
LW stand for? What's LW?
Oh, I don't know. I won it from a guy in a poker game. I guess that must have been his name. I guess it's my name now, right?
Wait, I love playing poker. Do you guys love poker?
Yeah. Well, she
Yeah.
gets mad at me. She gets mad at me because I spend too much. But yeah.
I feel like this is like Mad Men or something where he's like taking over someone else's life.
Um.
I didn't know that's what happened in Mad Men.
Never seen it.
Spoiler, sorry.
Wait, is John Hamm all a lie and he killed someone and took over his life?
And he didn't kill somebody. He was in the war with somebody who died, and he kind of like took his life over.
Wow.
Wow, that was a Simpsons thing. Oh my God, cool.
Yes, it's a trope in The Simpsons, Mad Men, and
Call of Cthulhu.
and Call of Cthulhu Coven. Or is it? You could be wrong about that. So what's
Should
the
we-
next?
Well, I don't know if we should play poker and try to win this lighter, steal this lighter, use it with the Ouija. I don't know, or
We
keep
could
getting
also keep
secrets.
asking them questions
Yeah,
while
we
we
just-
play poker.
Yeah, that's what we want.
They're getting pretty drunk. I just
Great.
rolled Constitution rolls for them, and they actually failed impressively, considering he has a pretty high Constitution, and so as the night is going
Now I
on,
feel bad. Now I feel like Tamra.
I mean, it's a manipulative thing to do to get someone drunk. It is a kind of an underhanded thing to do.
He didn't like open his mouth and pour the bottle down. He's choosing to drink every drink that we offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have 2
They
drinks
take
or 18.
responsibility for their own choices.
You're right.
They just like free shit.
You're right. You're right. You don't have to take responsibility for it. You don't have to take that on.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going
Nora.
to take that on.
Okay. So yeah, I mean they are talking all kinds of
They're having
shit
fun.
about Devore, about his secretary. They are talking about all kinds of things. And you can
Is
ask
the
them like,
secretary a wacko?
Yeah, what's
Wacko.
the scoop on Lydia?
you know what I think? I think she likes ladies.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
nice.
That's fine.
We're progressive. We're into that.
We actually think that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, I always say what's good for you is good for me. I like ladies too, right?
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
What's up with Lydia though? Like in work at work, is she like trustworthy or what?
Yeah, she's trustworthy. She's trustworthy. She won't get off my fucking back. That's what she is.
Is it? Do you have a problem with being late to work?
No, I don't have a problem with being late, Nora.
Why is she on your ass? That's annoying. I got a weird vibe from her.
I don't know. I mean, luckily Mr. Harvey told her to like cool it,
So you got real close with Mr. Harvey. How'd you guys get along so good?
He saw potential in me that other people haven't seen.
Where'd you meet him again?
And then Millie's like, at the store. Yeah, they met at
Wow,
the store.
you meet everyone at the store.
Well, honey, I think if we're gonna be up for opening tomorrow, we better skedaddle. Yeah, you're right.
Can we steal the
These
lighter?
people are sketchy. What's up?
Can we
You know
steal
what?
the lighter?
Stealing.
You
Sleight of hand.
can
hand.
steal the lighter. He's gonna forget to take it back, as often happens with lighters.
Right.
You can not return it to him.
We gotta go to the store tonight. He's gonna notice that it's gone.
They're kind of wobbling out the door.
Or do we follow them?
I think we could follow them for a second.
Should we follow them and see if they talk at all, and we can
They're
overhear
shady.
them?
They're shady.
Yeah, we want to follow them.
Maybe we can overhear them talking about what just went down.
They're
Now
shady.
that's an interesting tactic. So that'll involve stealth,
Okay.
Okay.
and then
Ew,
probably a
this is gonna
listen
be
roll
rough.
as well.
My stealth is 20.
Mine
Mine
is
is
20 as
two.
well.
Okay.
All right, let's do this, guys.
So it
No.
probably should
I
be.
rolled over.
It should wait. Don't roll yet.
Wait,
Okay.
why
Uh,
are you doing so?
Annabella, you've rolled, you failed. So they look back as Annabella's like coming out of the speakeasy. Annabella has to peel off.
I'm like,
Like if the other two would like to give it a shot, you may,
Okay.
or you can do it as a group where one of you leads, and if the other person succeeds, they give the other person an extra die. But at 20%, it's not likely that the other person will succeed. They'll probably just kind of hamper you. So the person with the highest stealth, or the one who thinks they probably have the best chance, should give
I
this
have
a shot.
20. What do you have?
I have
Kara?
20 also.
Can we can't both roll?
Yeah, you could both. You know what? You could both do it. You both have.
Motherfucker, I got a 19.
woo,
Are you
woo.
kidding?
Wait, I got an 8.
Are you guys? Don't lie to me.
I'll take
Why
a
would I
screenshot
have an
right
eight?
now. I'm
Don't
taking
you?
one right now.
Don't you
With a
fucking lie to me,
timestamp.
Sean. Sean,
With a
don't you?
timestamp.
Sean, don't you lie to me right
where'd my
now.
8 go? It was an
honey,
8.
honey, holding up the dice really proves nothing. It could have
But-
moved in your
But
hand.
I did this. I did it exact. No twisting.
Ladies, a double success on your stealth. You quietly run along behind them. And now I want listen rolls from both of you. You're going to hear something no matter what, but if you succeed at your listen, you're going to hear more.
Okay, I
did
have
not
a
succeed on
65
my
and
listen.
listen.
Damn.
I failed. Listen.
I got a 35.
Yes.
Okay. What the
Hey,
hell are
yes,
you
do I
doing?
get to check stealth for having an 8?
Yes, you please will. Please do. Yes, absolutely. So she's kind of taken him into kind of a little alcove down the street, and she's like, "What are you doing? Carrying his lighter around, you idiot." And he's like, "I mean, how was I supposed to know that like someone would even care for 1 second that I have his lighter?" And she's like, "You're an idiot. You have to get rid of it." He's like, "I'll throw it away right now. I'll throw it." Hey, I don't have it. You what? I gave it to that psychic chick. The one who's missing the teeth.
I forgot you've been drinking this whole time with no teeth.
And she goes, "Well, go back and get it, Jimmy." And he's like, "All right." And that's when they both come out onto the street and are running back toward the speakeasy.
Fuck.
We already left.
Um,
We're hiding behind in the alley. We already left.
You
all
did.
of them. We're
You
hiding.
succeeded at
We're out.
your stealth. So I'm not going to make you roll stealth again. But you should know that they are onto
Us.
you as well now, possibly, right? Because they know the last place they had the lighter.
Okay, so the lighter is really intense.
We gotta go to the store right now. The security guard will let us in. He knows we have full access, and we need to do a seance with this lighter. It makes shit stronger.
I don't think he's going to let us in without him, but we'll just tell him he can come with us.
I'm sure he will. He was told
Okay.
this guy Buckley's.
Okay,
I mean,
let's
we'll
go.
see. We'll
Let's
see.
go. Buckley's
Um,
he's like a con man. He's like a shady bird.
He's a psychopath. They didn't meet at that store. There was so much stammering. All the classic lie tells.
Yeah.
You head back to the store, and are you just gonna bang on the front door until our friend Finbar comes and
I think we'll knock politely.
very good. Soon he shows up and he's like, "Oh,
Give him a
ladies,
cigarette. Give him a cigarette.
and would you be needing to get back in to do more magic and speaking with the spirits and the banshees?"
We do actually.
Yeah.
Ah.
And we have a present for you.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, a cigarette.
Well, I never touched them myself, but
Oh, you're a smart
if
man.
it's been graced by such beautiful fingers from 3 beautiful ladies, why not try it? Could you light it on fire, please?
Yeah, we have matches.
Light no
Annabella,
light it?
get your matches.
Oh, that's awful. I don't. oh,
I'm sorry.
people
Will
just
you
do
have-
this.
Have fun
I guess we
coughing
should have
out
known
here.
that a guy that asked us to light it on fire was not going to like smoking.
Oh, well, I appreciate it anyway. And be careful in there, ladies. Be careful. It's dark in there. Shall I turn on some lights for you?
No, and make sure no one else comes in here. They'll get hurt. And you be careful too.
Milady, that's my job. And then he carefully locks the front door of the store. Okay, so
Should I just mansplain the security guard?
no, he gets it. He's like, yeah, that's what I do. So you can. Are you
I like
going?
him though.
Are you going to a specific place with your
Yeah,
with
we're
Back to the fifth floor.
fifth floor.
Okay, great. Although when you get to the elevator, you realize you don't have a key. Yeah, but
We'll
you know
take
what?
the stairs.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
We're working on our fitness anyway. Girls, let's
Get
take the
those
stairs.
get those glutes lifted.
Okay, you get to the fifth floor, and you're like pushing your way out of this like heavy like stairwell door into the fifth floor little warehouse, and you are once again looking out into the night over Boston Common, and you can engage in your Ouija magic again, but this time you're adding the lighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to give you a bonus die, Nastya, on your second sight roll. You're going to roll your tens die twice and take the better of the two rolls.
Tens die twice. Okay. 6, 10. I'll take 10.
Okay.
Right? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I've just never done anything like that before.
No, you've got it. So you rolled a 10, and then what was your ones? What is your score altogether?
6 and 10.
16 or no 6 and 10. Oh, 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you scored a really good success. So you guys are like moving the stylus around again, and I think that what happens is this: it spells something again right away. Okay. T H A T S M Y
Lighter.
Yeah.
P R O M O T I O
My promotion.
N. And I need the three of you to make spot hidden rolls.
All three of us.
Mm-hmm.
My spot hidden is 25.
Motherfuckers, I got 9 out of 45. That's my second square.
I got a 91.
Jared, I got a 1 and then a 10.
Okay, that's an 11.
Oh, okay. So I got way under.
You did really good. And I want to tell you that what you see just for a second looking out the door, Annabella, is you see a male form climbing the side of the building, hanging off of it for a second and waving down as if to people below, and then continuing to climb up the side of the building.
It's like a metaphor for getting promoted and climbing up the corporate ladder.
Hey, wow, I didn't intend that, but
he's
kinda
also
like
a ghost too. He's also been killed by
So this guy is LW.
Buckley.
I think Buckley and Millie killed this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, or they know what happened. I also want to talk to this Harvey guy. Like, have we talked to him yet?
Who's Harvey?
The guy
Clarence
that
Harvey.
Buckley literally keeps talking about nonstop. The general manager of the store is named Harvey, right?
Oh, okay.
Jared?
Yeah, I mean,
That's correct. That's correct, Nora Wilkins.
so let's do lunch with him. Let's do lunch with him tomorrow on his lunch break, and we'll finally get a strawberry soda.
Yes.
Um,
But so that's my promotion. So do we think that this guy probably worked at the store?
Yes,
LW?
Yeah.
and he's LW.
So I wonder if we should ask Finn. Do you know anyone who ever worked at the store with the initials LW? Finn seems like he's on our side and he doesn't smoke.
Yeah, let's ask Finn.
Okay, so before
That's
you
why
leave,
I thought maybe he'd see the lighter and think it would jog something.
so
No,
before
but we don't want him to think that we have anything to do with the lighter, or
Right.
like we can't let anyone see our evidence.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So before you leave to come back in the morning, you speak to Finn and you go, do you know anybody who ever worked here with the initials LW? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I sure do, yeah. Let's see. Well, yes, there was a young man who worked here, would have been about a year ago, named Lloyd Wheeler. Really nice lad. Really nice lad.
What happened to him?
Oh, young people, you're spread about like seeds on the wind, aren't you, these days? Why, the highways are open and you head down them to your destiny. But not old Finbar McCooley. No, I'm going to be a security guard till the day I die. Gonna keep my spot right here.
Okay.
So
Lloyd worked here for a year and then just fucked off to do something else, and you don't actually know anything else.
Well, he may have been, upset that he wasn't promoted. He'd been working over in the textiles department for a little while. Who
Seems
knows?
like someone has a motive to cut up a bunch of textiles.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't think he's been sneaking back in somehow, do you?
Not the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
Listen, Wheeler wouldn't do that. He was a good man, an honest man.
Do you know anything else? Do you remember where he lived or like how we could track him down?
Or if there's any other LWs.
What's up with the?
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. It's not like businesses used to be. It used to be you picked a place and you worked there for life. And your dad owned it. And your ma helped run it. But not anymore. These young people, they come through and then they're gone. Off to the next thing. It's a fast old world and I'm having trouble keeping up with it. Are you enjoying this non-player character? Would you like some more?
We are. I just want to know what's Buckley's story?
Oh, Mr. Buckley. Solid guy, doing a solid job.
I feel like you're keeping something from us.
Come on, Finn. Spill it. We need information to get this place up and running again.
Look at the place. These shells used to be a hell of a lot straighter, I can tell you that. They used to sell more every year. They sold more last year, I can tell you that, before he came on. He lets the girls take cigarette breaks. And now I can see the appeal. He lets girls take cigarette breaks morning, noon, and night. Do
you know anything about Mr. Harvey?
Mr. Harvey?
Yeah.
He's been here a while. I used to have Buckley's job, as I recall.
He got promoted.
Used to be the head floor walker and is now the general manager.
And that's a promotion.
It is, yes. It is. But I'm happy as a normal old security guard. Yes. I like just kind of keeping an eye on things, remembering faces. That's what makes me happy. When I was a little boy in Ireland,
What?
Wait,
because he remembers faces. Should we? What? I know.
I'm trying to think.
We gotta bring him up. Let's just bring him up to the seance, and he'll see a ghost.
All right. Well, we know it's him, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Can you come with us for a second, then? We need your help on the 5th floor.
My help doing what exactly?
We need you to ID someone.
Solving this.
Faces.
Yeah.
And ID for someone.
Yeah.
Well, there's no one else here, is there? You girls didn't bring someone in the back or something?
Look, Finn, we love you, man.
We're not gonna.
You're gonna need to make a roll.
We're doing mystical shit.
I'm a good Catholic, Miss Nostia. I can't get involved in any sort of
What do you
I
want us
am
to do? What do
too.
we have to roll to get Finn
I
to just
am.
shut the fuck
I
up
am
and come
too
with us?
sorry. My husband died in the war, and
Charm, maybe.
charm. That's a
Persuade.
good one.
Charm or persuasion? I have a
Charm.
45 in charm.
I have
Okay.
a
I'm not
six,
charming or persuasive.
I have a 65, but I'm not showing it off tonight.
I got a 39.
I
Okay.
think I struck out
He's
with
like-
luckily.
I understand, Miss Nora. You're saying that you're scared to go back up there. You're
Yes,
scared of the ghost.
I am barely hanging on to my sanity, and I need you to escort me back up to the 5th floor. Pretty please. Jesus would want you to.
Oh,
Ding!
boy.
You all get off at the 5th floor. And
Okay.
he's like,
Jesus.
and here we are.
Yeah, Finn is.
So, what did you need me to identify?
Okay,
Just want
so
you to
Your accent would be a great starter, but
come down here. I think it's a great accent. If it wasn't good, we wouldn't have brought him all this way with us. Okay, we're going to come down here.
we want
And
a
we're-
Ouija by the window again.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And
boy.
then you just tell us what you see, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
It's all good.
so we all put our hands on the Ouija.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, and you may roll your second sight again, Nastya, but I'm not giving you a bonus this time. You've used your little bonus trick, so
What tricks?
Withholding.
and no tricks. It was well earned and well reasoned, but I can't just give you a bonus every time.
I got under.
Yeah, baby.
I. Look at you. You're moving it. L. I. K. E. G. I. R. L. S. And you
Is this
hear
Lydia?
it says I like
Oh.
girls. You suddenly realize Finn is opening the window to the outside. He's like, "Who's out there? You're not to be out on the side of the building at this time of night." And he is climbing out onto the ledge.
What are you doing?
Stand back, Miss Nastya. I saw something out here.
It says,
And-
I like girls.
Be
He's
careful.
climbing. Yes, it said I like girls. He is climbing out there, and you hear him go, "What are you doing? What? Oh God! Oh merciful Jesus!" And that's when you see him coming by the window again, like his arms flailing and his
Can I
he's
grab
tipping.
him?
You can grab him if you can give me a hard fighting roll or a hard dexterity roll right now.
What
no,
is
hard
I am
strength.
50 fighting.
Half. So half of your fighting or half of your strength. You can grab Finn before he goes over the edge.
Where's strength? Oh, up top.
My strength is 50. My fighting is 30.
My fighting is 50. All right, let's see.
Strength is 50. Should I roll too?
My
Yeah,
strength
everybody
is-
can
Get it.
try. The
My
window's big
strength
enough.
is 55.
So you're gonna try to roll half of that.
I got a 30.
No.
That's not half.
Oh.
And then
Does
reading,
anybody
and then
want to?
I'll roll again.
If anybody
Hang on,
wants
I
to, you
went
can push, but that'll mean you go with him.
So I rolled
If you fail
under
again.
in
No.
fighting. I rolled
We are not
under in
pushing.
fighting, but not half. Okay,
I'm not pushing. I'm not going to die for Finn. I like him,
No.
but are you kidding me?
Finn dies?
You just fucking killed Finn?
Can anybody spend? Can anybody spend luck to stop that from happening? Because
I'll
it's
spend luck. I'll spend
Yeah, I
luck.
have
What's
77
my-
left.
yeah, I got 34 luck. I got luck to
Oh,
burn.
wait, I only have 10 luck.
you guys were
Kara,
like,
keep-
okay,
Keep
you
your
guys,
luck.
you
Both of
guys,
keep your luck. I'll roll.
okay, so you're gonna push it.
Yeah, how do I do that? What do I need to roll? I have
You need to
77
roll.
luck.
You need to try to roll that. Did you try to roll your fighting last time?
Dude, my luck is 77 and I just rolled a 76.
You're not rolling your luck. You're gonna. Are you pushing to try to grab him before he falls
I'm
out of the
not
bed?
pushing. I'm not pushing.
Okay, then he's gonna fall. That's what I was asking. You can't. But he's gonna roll his luck. He's gonna roll his luck. Okay, girls. Thunk. Everybody make a sanity roll.
Oh, I just watched somebody fucking die again.
Yeah, I bet we all did.
All right, sanity, I got 19.
I'm doing good with my sanity. Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're
None of
like,
you
for
lose.
once, Nora's holding it together.
Another day, another body.
None of you, none of you lose sanity. But I would like to start a new scene the next morning in Roland DeVore's office. I mean, what the hell are you thinking? I mean, this is a publicity nightmare. I mean, I got a guy in traction in the hospital. Thank God he lived.
Thank God is right. We're happy. Woo, Finn.
And thank God this is the years before there was a such thing as workers' comp. Because
no, you better pay all Finn's medical bills, you dirty old crook.
Listen, something bad is going on in this place, and we know who the root of it is.
He went out on that ledge to protect your building and fell.
Yeah.
So you need to support him.
There's some people working here that you shouldn't be trusting.
Yeah, but he might be in on it, Annabella.
Look.
We don't know if we can trust him.
Just solve this now. No more accidents. If anybody gets hurt, I'm shutting it down. If anybody else gets hurt, I'm shutting it down.
Sir, we have questions to ask, and we need you to be honest if you want this solved. Also, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good publicity. Someone falling off the side of my building is not good publicity.
Conventional wisdom would say that it is.
Can we ask DeVore about Lloyd Wheeler?
That's what I mean, but he's got to be honest. I don't want fucking games. He needs to promise to be honest.
I'll be honest with you.
Tell me what you know about a guy named Lloyd Wheeler who used to work here.
Where did he work?
He was in textiles.
Textiles? Lydia.
We need to talk to Lydia. Why did the Ouija board say, I like girls?
Lydia goes, I don't know why it said that. Lloyd Wheeler worked for us in last year. He's one of the people that thought up the some of our marketing promotions. He was angling for a step up the ladder. And divorce. Right, yeah, he helped with marketing promotions, but he was mostly in, she's like, textiles, I believe. Yeah.
Why didn't he get the promotion?
Lydia, why didn't he get the promotion? He quit.
Lydia, what's your last name?
Toth.
Cool.
Are you married, Lydia?
I am not.
What can you tell us about Buckley?
Are you?
No. Single.
We're single.
I was asking everyone.
I'm widowed.
Look, you guys can have your hen circle of, gossip talk.
We hate this man. We yell at him.
Out of my office now. Make this stop or I'm shutting it down. You have 48 hours.
Yeah, we know that's the original deal. Lydia, can you tell us about Buckley?
Can we go to the cafeteria?
Yeah, we're hungry.
And we may listen up on some shit in the cafeteria. They keep recommending it.
It is my lunch break, but I do have responsibilities to Mr. DeVore.
Okay. I know. Can you just tell me who Buckley is?
20 minutes?
Mr. DeVore, I'm going to go grab my lunch. Get him out of here.
Right.
Yes, sir. And you're all in the elevator together.
About how old is Lydia? Lydia, how old are you?
In her 30s.
Okay.
Wow.
You're now all at the lunch counter.
Girl.
Oh, this is delicious.
Did anybody get the strawberry phosphate?
Me.
Yeah.
Very good. And the soup, it's okay.
It's all Nastia can eat.
Lydia's having one of the watercress sandwiches you earlier saw the woman on floor 5 have.
Hey, so what's up? Lloyd left. What's up with Buckley? How did he meet? What's Millie's deal? Or what's up?
Mr. Buckley was hired by Clarence Harvey when Clarence was promoted to general manager of the store.
And what's up with Clarence Harvey? Where's he? Why haven't we seen him yet?
Well, yeah, we haven't met him.
Well, actually, that's him right over there. And you see a tall man with kind of a balding head, nice suit, big black mustache. Actually, not big. It's one of those that kind of hugs your lip, that they kind of had in that era. And he's kind of, walking through the store with purpose.
Mm.
With who?
Purpose.
With purpose. He's moving quickly. You can't. You could stop him if you wanted to, or you could just note him for later.
Mr. Harvey.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, cool accent.
Lydia. Have I made your acquaintance before?
No, we're actually the witches for hire that are here to solve your textile cutting problem.
Yes. DeVore went through with that, did he, Miss Toad?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, well, how absolutely charming.
You know what, Harvey? I have something. I found something last night. I'm going to give him the lighter. I found this last night.
You can make a psychology roll. Everyone can.
She said,
All right, I got a 45.
with the ball, the bang, the bang.
I got a 20. And I have a 45.
I got over.
It doesn't. Yeah, this guy is Nora. The sweat is almost breaking out on his head when he sees the lighter. He's like, and what is this?
I found it in the store. What is it?
Yeah, you tell us.
Well, perhaps it's a clue. Maybe one of your ghosts or goblins dropped it.
Well, here's what we think. We think it belongs to a guy named Lloyd Wheeler who used to work here. And I'm just wondering, since you got promoted to general manager and you hired some random steel worker to get a promotion instead of somebody who already worked at the store for over a year, can you just let me know what your thought process was with that whole thing?
Well, Miss, what was your name?
I'm Nora. You can call me Nora.
Well, Nora, I don't like your tone. And I don't like the way you're talking to me. I am general manager of this establishment, and I am going to see that you no longer your services are no longer employed here. Excuse me while I go up to the 10th floor.
Good luck, loser.
Day, ladies, and
You're
good luck
bitch.
in the future.
You're a
Bye.
bitch.
Okay, we gotta go.
I'm not a
Lydia,
bitch.
what's up with him?
Not a bitch.
Lydia.
You're a bitch.
I am not a bitch.
All right. Well, okay.
Lydia, what's up with him? What the fuck? Is he always so sweaty?
He has been an asset to the company in the past, and this might be disastrous for you ladies because he does have Mr. DeVore's ear, and Mr. DeVore is quite upset with you about
Lydia,
Mr.
so are
McCooley's
you.
injury.
Lydia, what are you
Lydia.
afraid of? We want to protect you.
I mean,
You're going to end up like Finward if we don't get to the bottom of this.
We want to protect you. We are here to help you. What is going on?
If you want to help me, you have to figure this out. I convinced Mr. DeVore that something strange is going on, but if he hears Mr. Harvey complaining and anybody else and Mr. McCooley is injured falling off the building like that, he may fire you right away and you won't earn any money at all. I know Mr. DeVore. He plays hardball. He will not pay you.
Lydia, go defend us. He trusts you more than Harvey. And then we'll meet later and we'll help you.
You promise me you're onto something?
We are going to solve
We
this.
are. Look at this.
What do you
lighter.
know?
Do you know?
What do you know?
What is
We
this?
just
lighter?
showed him this.
We
We
know
just showed him
Buckley
Lloyd
is
Wheeler's
bad.
lighter,
We know
and he went
he
freaking
is
nuts.
bad. Millie is shady. Something is up with them. We just have to pin them down with evidence.
We also think Millie and Buckley are up to something. And also, is Mr. Buckley late all the time?
Buckley had this lighter.
Mr. Buckley is no, he's not usually late.
What about Millie?
I mean, she takes a lot of breaks, and I can't say as I've been really happy with how Buckley has managed the sales floor, but No, she's not late per se. She walks in with a hangover and is slightly surly to customers.
Well, I have to admire that.
Wait, what if? Wait, Lydia, can you close your ears? It says I like girls. What if it's the lesbian secretary knows some stuff?
That is Lydia.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's what I kept saying. Lydia, and this is about Lydia.
No.
Lydia likes girls, and no one was
It's
listening.
easy to
me.
get confused. They all look like me. So don't worry about it at all. It's the woman
Lydia,
you're talking to.
Lydia, you can take your earmuffs off.
Wait,
now.
wait. Why do you? Why are you not happy with Buckley's management of the floor?
He is a ruffian.
Mm.
And this type of work requires an understanding of the elegance and the customer service experience that we are trying to give you here at Divorced, and he does not have it.
It seems to me like he is Harvey's like thug. Harvey is this elegant man that you're talking about, and that he hired Buckley as his like muscle.
Well, Mr. Harvey definitely did hire Buckley when he was turning over the staff.
Why did DeVore let Buckley have that much power?
Mr. DeVore doesn't really know what's going on in the store half the time.
Did Lloyd Wheeler and Buckley ever work here at the same time?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay, sorry.
No, not that I know of.
Do you know what happened to Lloyd, Lydia? Do you know where he is? Like, can we track him down?
No, but like I said, he was constantly pitching ideas to the promotions and marketing department. Maybe you could talk to them. They might know more. And of course, Millie was friends with him. You could talk to her as well.
Millie was friends with Lloyd, huh? That's new information.
Yeah.
Lydia, we really
I
trust
suppose they
you.
were quite
Thank you.
close.
They were quite close.
I suppose so.
Quite close. Interesting. Quite close.
Did she cheat on Lloyd with Buckley?
Or did she?
I better go talk to Mr. DeVore.
Yes, thank you.
Did she cozy up to Lloyd? Well,
It's almost time.
Girls.
It's almost time for the show to be over tonight. But I want you guys to make one more move. So let me know what your next move is.
We're gonna go down to promotions. Yeah, girls.
I know that sounds like a great idea. That's where he worked, right?
He worked actually in textiles. They told you, but that he would constantly go up and pitch ideas to the
marketing and promotion
to try to get a promotion, right?
But Lydia said they may know.
It's the work day, right? What if we go down and try to talk to Millie on our own? We like flash the lighter and we're like, we know where this came from.
That's the other move you could make.
Oh, okay. I'm into that.
All right, let's go get Millie.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's a little
We're going to go with Millie.
She might talk a little more without her meathead boyfriend.
Oh, you know what we can say? We don't even have to play a game. We could say, you left this lighter last night. And just give it to her. It doesn't have to be shady.
I think she can be bought at some point, too.
So Millie is over in this area where there are all these different rolls of fabric on the walls. And occasionally a little old lady comes up and like tells them how much to cut off. And you can see that Millie does have a hangover and she's sort of in a surly way rolling it out and cutting it for the lady. And putting the scissors down and kind of rolling it up and handing it to her. And then when you guys start walking up, she's like, oh, hi.
Hey, feeling hungover?
Hi, Millie.
Last night was pretty wild, huh, girl?
I've got a freight train in my head.
Too.
And it's nonstop to Chattanooga.
Funny.
Hey,
you left?
we were... Oh, I was just going to ask you about that.
What?
Jimmy left his lighter last night. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Thanks
worries.
so much.
Yeah.
So, thanks
It's
for
nice.
returning it.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we remember
yeah.
that. Pretty.
A customer comes up and is like, excuse me? And she's like, I'm with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right. I thought
Make
we had
a
connection,
spot
but I
hit.
guess
Make a
not.
spot. Make a spot hidden, you guys.
Okay.
And also, first, before you do that, what are you going to ask her, or what do you want to find out from her? Now's your chance.
I rolled over.
Wait, don't tell me.
you?
Don't tell me yet. I'm going to let you roll again, even Megan,
okay,
because
yeah.
we're going to do the spot hidden. I messed up. I asked for the spot hidden before you got a chance. You have a chance to talk to her
Okay,
first. So, what do you want to talk to her about?
We got to bring up Lloyd Wheeler and be like, we heard you and Lloyd were really good friends. We're kind of looking for him. We're looking for Lloyd. Do you know where to find Lloyd? We want to know where Lloyd is.
Honey, Lloyd flew the coop. Okay.
Why?
Lloyd and I used to see each other. Okay. And then Lloyd revealed a little secret to me. Lloyd, he's not the marrying type, let's say. And now you may make your spot hidden rolls.
Okay.
I have to do spot hidden too.
Everybody that would like to.
Oh,
I failed.
Yeah, I got a 66.
I rolled over again. Damn it.
Okay,
I have
so
good spot hidden.
she's like,
Not the marrying type. What does that mean?
I was seeing the man for 6 months. One day I get a letter. I can't do this anymore. I am not fond of women. Your spot hidden. They all failed. And now you can see that a pair of scissors are sticking into the side of her neck.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The scissors float out from her neck and they go in again. Everybody make sanity rolls.
You gotta be kidding me here, Jared.
I rolled under.
I rolled under.
I rolled under.
Everybody loses 1 sand for seeing that. And when we come back next time, the Coven ladies will deal with the case of the telekinetic scissors.
Wow.
The top floor terror. That is where we are ending tonight.
Well, he wrote "I like girls" to us on the Ouija board, and she accused him of being a homosexual. So this is some kind of frame job from Millie.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies,
You didn't have to kill her over it.
Sure.
As usual, you are
Was that
bad.
sneeze crazy to watch?
You are
I
dark.
sneezed. I was embarrassed.
That sneeze was epic. As usual,
felt
you were hardcore clue Roombas. You have swept up many clues and put together many connections. So now, and your tactics are good. You're like, this guy seems like a dirtbag. Let's get him drunk. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a bad tactic. So I'm very impressed. But now part 2, you're going to be dealing with the peril, the danger part, and that's the part where I want to see. Good Lord, I hope I don't kill off one of the Coven. It happens sometimes.
Oh,
I need my teeth.
Oh yeah, we got to earn that money to get. We have to earn the money to get Nastia more teeth. Hashtag new teeth.
Divorce got to get you teeth for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you so much to my players. Kara Klenk as Nora, Megan Gailey as Annabella, and Liza Treyger as Nastia. As usual, you guys were effervescent. Kara, my dear wife, is going to hang out with me for a second, and we're going to talk to the chat a little bit. The other 2 ladies have to go. But they'll. Oh, you're going to hang out, Liza?
I'm not.
Okay, no problem. Liza, you're welcome to hang out. The chat, if you guys have any questions or want to give us any comments, go ahead and do that while you're getting
really
those
close
ready.
On our faces, is this necessary?
It is. It's the 3. It's the.
Yeah, I don't like
the Trinity.
I'm always like.
Is there a different view we could do, Brian? The ladies don't like the Trinity
Remember
view.
the Trinity killer?
Just bring me in, and I'm buzzed.
Yes. Okay, Brian's here. He's drunk. Lisa's high. Kara's high on life.
You're such a Buckley, Brian.
And I have some info. Guys, while you're getting your questions or comments ready, this Saturday, 10 a.m., we are back in the city of Duskfall with the Glass Cannon boys. Troy LaValle and Joe are coming back for more Blood and Glass, Blades in the Dark. We are going to see their gang, the Tin Whistles, do another job in the city of Duskfall. These games are always some of my favorite games we do. They're incredible. So please drop in 10 a.m. Saturday Pacific, 10 a.m. for that. 6 p.m. on Saturday. It's a double feature that day. 6 p.m. we have part 3 of our Neptune Society storyline, The Narcotic Sonata, with Kate Welch, the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game designer, video game designer, and of course our Becca Scott and Ross Bryant, 2 of our favorite players here on the Stream of Blood. So be sure to check that out. And then of course Sunday we are back with more Vampire at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's good for now. That's my spiel. Does anybody have a comment or
Here's
a question? Oh, here we go.
Lisa, how is it playing tabletop? I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm sick of getting. It's just, I have a hard time playing pretend, I guess. So I had to.
Actually, why would you say that?
Yeah, it really felt like you were.
Because I kept being like, I have to take care of my kid, and it's like, just go play with the witches. Like I was just kind of bogged down in the details. But I like being free. I like the adventure, and I do like crime fighting. It's like exciting to get clues and solve problems.
I'm just like always amazed at how stressed out Liza is for being a fictional mom for 2 hours every 2 weeks.
But I like the dice, I like the adventure, and I like the it just sucks when you go nuts.
You felt really engaged to me tonight, like you were really fully immersed and like.
Yeah, because I gotta get teeth. You work hard for the money. Like,
yeah, I guess when your fucking grill is at stake, you work.
My kids at boarding school, and I need fucking teeth. Like,
you suddenly have big boarding school and orthodonture bills.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Colonel Panic actually guessed my handle correctly. I don't know if you saw we were playing a side game tonight.
Yes, I saw in the chat.
Yeah, so here we go. Malcatraz is my handle, so that's my shill account.
That's been your account. That's been your handle on like everything for a long time, right, Brian?
Yeah, actually, it's from Being John Malkovich, that movie. He gets called.
I like that movie.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen calls him Malcatraz at the end of that movie, and that's
I watched his new movie
12 years ago.
Kara, I remember one time Kara saw me putting in like, you always put in whatever your profile handle is for Xbox Live or whatever. And I went by Saint for a while. I don't know why. I thought it sounded cool. And I remember Kara being like, what is Saint? And I explained it to her, and you were like, okay. And then you just walked out of the room.
I don't remember that. Was that back in New York?
It was in New York. Because that's the last time I really played a lot of video games, because I've gotten so into tabletop.
Let me just put a button on this, though. Hold on. There were stakes involved with this guess. I told Colonel Panic that if he could correctly guess my handle with a couple of hints and 2 guesses, we would gift a subscription to a person of his choice. And so, if you know who you're going to choose, tell me who it is, and I will gift them a subscription, Colonel Panic. Thank you for your guess, and congratulations on being right.
Yay.
Hey, Brian,
I also wanted to say something. I like when there's photos. That was cool when we were like gonna fortune tell tea, and then suddenly there was tea. I was like, this is why people pay Jared the big bucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there are photos for this storyline. We'll see them. We will see them.
I can't wait to see what Millie looks like.
What was the biggest surprise of the night?
I think a woman stabbing herself in the neck.
Sure, the scissors were the fucking biggest surprise of the night. I mean, at first, if you would ask me 10 minutes ago, I would have said, oh, the poor man that was helping us falling to his fucking death. Although he didn't die, I guess. And then second, telekinetic scissors.
I also have to say how bad Megan was at flirting and getting information. I was.
What are you talking?
Really
I thought she did pretty good.
No. Do you have a car?
That is a bad. Who cares? That is a weird question.
I like, can I have a drag on your cigarette?
This question up here, can I have a drag on your cigarette was a great start. And then it just went like this.
Is watching someone get stabbed worse than multiple people shooting themselves in the face, which happened in the first storyline.
Hands fucking down. Much more traumatic to watch someone get stabbed with a pair of scissors that they're not holding.
Okay, Lisa, do you agree? Do you think scissor murders are more traumatic than blowing your brains out?
We just watched somebody blow their brains out on SVU like 2 days ago, me and Lisa. Like, that's not something that's as bad as watching someone.
I also wanted to say one time at a salon I worked at as a receptionist, in the street from the half-price appetizer next door, someone got stabbed in the neck with a fork in the street.
Okay, but was somebody holding the fork, or was the fork floating in air?
Someone was holding the fork.
I just don't think there's an argument here to be had about what's
this is a question for me. Will there be more Finbar McCooley?
There has to be. First of all, every episode we try to sneak into a hospital during non-visiting hours.
That's what I was about to say. We're going to visit him. We're going to visit him in the hospital.
So we're definitely going to try to get in. We're going to have some bitch nurse that's going to tell us we're not his family. And we're going to be like, we're the only family Finn has ever known.
Yeah, guys, it all leads back to the hospital. It all leads back to the hospital.
So because we have to see who he saw out there. He got a good eye.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely have to do that.
The winner, according to Colonel, is Elevation 1346. And as soon as I step away from this computer, I'll go over to the other computer and buy Elevation 1346 a subscription for 1 month at Stream of Blood. So
congratulations.
Toot toot, beep beep.
Yeah.
All right.
Full
And
speed.
that was the other question.
Toot toot.
Did you start your 31 days of Halloween movies?
I actually did. I started watching Kronos last night, which is the Guillermo del Toro vampire movie, and it's the weirdest vampire movie ever made. So,
yeah, I got home and I sat with him on the couch, and he goes, "I don't think you're gonna like this," and I was like, "Okay," I went to bed.
Yeah, and then a Renaissance clockwork scarab bit into an old man's hand, and I was right. She wouldn't like that. So,
and yet the next day you had somebody get stabbed in the fucking neck with scissors for me.
It's a horror game. What did you think?
Still haunt me no matter what.
It's about ghosts. Caro, before we started this adventure, was like, "Can we just have a mystery?" And I was like, "It's going to be a mystery," and it is, right?
Yeah.
There you go. What is your character's goal for Coven? What a great question. So, what do you want your character to do? I guess we're kind of asking long term in Coven.
So
I'm in it for the female friendship. No, I think my character just wants to. Lisa, you go.
Okay, so after I get my teeth, I want us to get rich. I want us to become the best ghost-solving people to the point where we have an office with our names on the door with like a fun name, and that we do this full time. We can afford shit. We all, and then we can also afford strong men to be our security guards during this ghost shit and protect us a little bit. Like I would like down on them.
Lisa, we're gonna get good at. I'm the fucking muscle.
Fine, then like a taekwondo master, but like I can't be getting busts thrown on me anymore. Like I just want some kind of protection.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be getting curb stomped, especially once you get those new teeth.
No,
listen, I agree with Lisa. I feel the same for Nora. I mean, Nora doesn't have that many skills. She likes to fight, but she goes crazy at the drop of a hat. She's not very employable. So like, I think this business is like the best she's going to get. So she's in for the long-term business plan.
And another good goal for you, since you're saying you're the muscle, is to maybe become, even more martially adept.
Yeah. I would like to get good at like, fucking
strength.
Not like nunchucks, but yeah, I'd like to have some brass knuckles or like a couple of throwing stars or something. I don't know. I'd like to get good at weaponry.
Great. We can make all of that happen. We can achieve those goals. I feel it, ladies.
These are good questions, though.
Those are great questions. That's probably a great one to end on, Brian. What do you think?
I totally agree. A warning. Oh, okay.
What's that? You can say one more thing, Lisa.
No, I have nothing to say.
Okay. We're going to look, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Here we go. One more.
Weirdest vampire movie ever made. See, we were ending on a high note, and then they asked Jared to just nerd out for a little bit. We're Clancy. I will post. Oh, you have a weirdest vampire movie? Go for it.
As a kid, I remember watching Dracula Dead and loving it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I should revisit it. Was that weird?
What about Shadow of the Vampire?
I don't know what that is.
That's definitely a weird one. You know what? I will answer this in the Discord and on the Facebook group. I will give my list of weirdest vampire movies ever made.
Suspiria a vampire movie?
Is what?
Suspiria?
No. It's a witch movie.
I want to see it.
Maybe not weirdest, but one I really like was Let the Right One In. Or is that the German one, or what's the German one versus the American
it's like Norwegian or Danish, but it had an American version too. Yeah,
right. I liked both of them. I liked both the original.
Chloe Grace Moretz was in the American version. Chloe Grace Moretz.
She's also in Suspiria.
That's
the remake,
right.
The remake. I saw the original Suspiria in college, but I just don't remember if it was vampire. I don't remember it very well.
That's like a classic Kara Klenk line. I saw that at one point, but I don't remember if it was vampires.
You know what?
Which is something you would remember.
In my head. I have to make a lot of room in my head to do a lot of things for you, and so I have to push some stuff out, like the plot of Suspiria.
Brian, you better shut this down. Kara, fuck you! How dare you! How dare you!
Get at it!
You hate me like this.
Clancy, to answer your comment about the American version, the Let the Right One In is one of those rare occurrences where I don't actually think the American version was much worse than that. It was actually around the same level for me.
I get Clancy's comment now. She's just saying, is Kronos the weirdest one ever made? And I would stand by it being the weirdest one ever made. I really would. Yeah. But there's a lot of weird ones. I'll post them.
It's a good genre.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I love you all.
All right,
we'll see you in 2 weeks for Coven.
Bye,
we'll see you on Saturday
Bye.
morning for Blades in the Dark. Bye, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lisa. See you soon.
Bye.
Lisa, Kara, thank you so much. Chat, you guys are the best. Really appreciate you. Have a good night.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Am I still on the air? Feel like I'm going to just go over here and hit this button that says end broadcast.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't end broadcast.